Hello everybody, my name's Kamen, and welcome back to the unboxing, where today we are taking a look at another figure in the Heisei Generations Edition line of SH Figuarts re-releases. But today we're going a little bit more modern than last time, because today I hope you are all excited. Badoom ching, because today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider X-Aid in his Action Gamer Level 2 form. X-Aid seems like a cool show, I've been wanting to watch it, but yeah, they re-released his SH Figuarts. He goes with Build in one of Build's movies, so I had to get him. Anyways, as we discussed previously, this is a re-release, so it's in a slightly different packaging from when it was originally released. It's in this nice black packaging where we get an image of X-Aid with his hammer weapon, doing a basic pose. The name of the figure, X-Aid Action Gamer Level 2 in the Heisei Generations Edition. It's pink. SH Figuarts quote up here in pink. With the X-Aid logo and a window to see the package, the figure itself, because it is a retail release. Bamco, X-Aid, Tamashinations. Anyways, top is a little bit more window, the X-Aid logo, name of the figure. Side has a little bit more of X-Aid logo, name of the figure. This side has a little bit more of X-Aid's weapon, X-Aid doing a cool gamer pose, name of the figure. Bottom has the legalese and whatnot. Back of the figure has some cool action poses. And yeah, this is very similar to Drive, which we looked at in the previous video. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. And we have learned to open from this side because it's a much smaller side. Shing. Let's slide that open. And shing. Here we have the figure and all of its accessories. Once again, comes with the primary weapon. This one has a transformation feature, but so you only get one handle. We'll get there. But anyways, let's get X-Aid out of the packaging. So first off, let's look at his hands. He comes with fists on the figure, but he also has splayed out open hands. As you can tell. Nice and splayed out. An open hand that is still open, but fairly relaxed. I'm probably going to sneeze here in a bit, so forgive me. And we have a gripping hand for gripping his weapon. They all use the same handle, so he doesn't need multiple grippers. And then they're paralleled on the other side. There's no one-hand exclusive hands for this figure, at least. For this release, at least. Then moving on. So we start for the weapon with the hilt. Nicely painted in white, with a little bit of pink at the tip and some nice black detailing. As you can see, it's got a little peg up there. That's because you can use one of two weapon forms. So first form, we have the hammer. As you can see, there's a little bit of the blade poking out, but this is a hammer. It's got a slot for a gushat to go into. Got A and B buttons because gamer. It's green, white, and very well painted. Feels a tad soft, but that might just be mold degradation, again, as mentioned previously. Then, we get that same weapon as a sword. As you can tell, proportionally, would not have worked out if we wanted to make it look show accurate. Aesthetically. So I'm fine with it being two separate parts, but again, it's got a nice slashing effect. It looks nice. I like how it looks. X-Aid has some nice aesthetics, if weird at times. Now let me look at how it's... Okay, yeah. Hammer out front, no matter what. But yeah, that's most of the figure's accessories. So why don't we look at the figure itself? We're going fairly quickly this time around. So let's look at X-Aid with a bit more detail. But yeah, so looking at his back first, you can see conceit of the aesthetic. We got the big head from level 1. But also, in comparison to last time, this is once again a modern Figuart, which started with Ghost and has not really stopped since. There's been a scale increase, but that's not notable enough of a change, really, to count it as like a whole other version. It's just, hey, we're doing the same thing, but slightly bigger. This torso is tight, so I'm pulling that back. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's talk while I get this out off screen. But yeah, so this is a modern Figuart. Jesus, no, I'm not gonna split them in half. There we go. There we go. It's out. Yeah, here. But yeah, this is a modern Figuart. So, as mentioned in my previous video, modern Figuarts, they are characterized by being a lot more proportionate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind. This guy's got somewhat 2.0 styled hips. Okay. Okay, this is important to note. So he's got somewhat 2.0 style hips, but they're a lot more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. They shifted from the balls to this. They feel a bit looser as well. Yeah, some of the joints feel tad loose for my liking. Again, that's probably mold degradation. I guess I've been shitting out my ass. But yeah, this is 2.0 styled somewhat, but a lot more proportionally accurate. They very much did improve proportions from Drive to Ghost to Xaid. By the time of build, we're fully into the modern era. These would be replaced by just pure ball joints. Yeah, these are okay. I've been shitting out my ass, so it's good I got this figure in hand. Because it allows me to shit out my ass less. Anyways, he can do gamer poses like Mario. Look at him being a gamer. He's being a gamer. Okay, these shoulder pads are very loose. Okay, they flop around. They feel like they'll flop around a lot, but at least they get out of the way. He's got much more of a bend than previously. His torso articulation is fairly limited. The armor feels a tad tight onto him, but he can pose somewhat. He can still pose fairly well. I think my biggest problem with this figure is that the pink feels a tad metallic from what I remember from what I've seen of the show. I feel like it's a much more just flat pink than in the original series compared to this. The green is fine. The green is wonderful. I love this sickeningly neon green. But yeah, this figure feels way more proportionate in comparison to Drive. Like, it's not by much, but you can tell, right? You can tell, right? Anyways. Yeah, this Xaid feels nice. Let's look at his head. Very different aesthetic compared to usual Kamen Riders. It's still got the bug eye look a bit, but it's got just fucking pupils. Very weird, very goofy. He's got some nice spiky hair, which is nice and sharp. But yeah, this is very weird. I feel like the eyes are a bit deep in comparison to the suit. That might just be something that comes about from the fact that this is a action figure made of plastic or whatever, and it's at a different scale, so it might not be 100% feasible to do it the exact way that it works in the show, but yeah. Okay, so the shoulders, I think, are pull out slightly. They're on ball joints, but they do slightly pull out, which allows for extra range in going forward and backward. But yeah, he's a fucking gamer, baby. But yeah, here's the back. Again, I think the pink is a tad metallic. Anyways, let's look at the driver. It's in a yellowish green, sort of, different from this, just distinct neon green. But it's got tons of detailing. It says gamer driver, it's got a little bit of that. The Gusshot doesn't have a ton of printing, but it sticks in there fine. You're able to close it up, so you can do his final attack. Or you can go like this and go, revel up! And as you can see, his torso has also got some of that nice printing. It's got his health bar, his weapons, buttons. I'm gaming right now. I'm making gamer jokes. But yeah. Yeah. And he's got some nice detailing on his feet. Look at that. Come on, look at it. I told you to look at it. There we go. Yeah, he's got nice detailing on his feet. It focused on his crotch, I think, but whatever. But yeah, I think that's enough for this video. Let me know if you want to see it reviewed by leaving a comment. Where'd the handle go? There it is. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know you want this reviewed. Do all the usual YouTube stuff. Yeah, if you want to see more of this content, go ahead and follow and subscribe and whatnot. It's always appreciated when you guys do that. But yeah, I think that's enough gaming for me today. I need to go take a nap. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.